Bonjour, hello, my name is Casey, and yeah, okay, it's a Friday, so I don't usually post on Fridays, but today I went to this awesome thing called the DECA Business Competition, which I did also go to last year. Link to what I learned then, including ways to make yourself more employable, more attractive to an employer. This year we had some of the same speakers come in, but also some new ones, and I really wanted to share with you guys some of the awesome tips that were conveyed to me during these presentations, because I had a lot of fun and I did a lot of talking with people about the kind of stuff that will get you ahead in careers. And I don't know, I just thought it was a good idea to make a video, especially since I haven't done one in a while. So at this DECA Business Competition we had guest speakers, including Diane Wright of Chimpanzee, who I didn't get any video of, and Adam White, who I did get some video of, and he gave a presentation about using social media to get ahead in business, but also to present yourself as a human being rather than a corporation, which is a really interesting thing. I'll post some video in this video, but if you want to hear more from him after I've presented a little bit in this short video, I will make a longer one over here. I'll link you to it. And also, Neil Thornton of the Thornton Group made a very awesome presentation about first impressions. I'll show some video in this video. I said that already, but I will also link you over here. So yeah, if you want to learn more about what a DECA competition is, basically a DECA competition is a business competition. You take a test, which is multiple choice, in your field. So my field was marketing. I had to take a multiple choice test, and then that score is added to a score that I got after presenting a case study. So I was given a case and said to, I was given 10 minutes to make up a solution to the problem, basically, which was how to market the opening of a new deluxe car wash. So I spent the 10 minutes coming up with different ways we can use social media to promote the new opening, like Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and Facebook events and that sort of thing, and also who we could contact to do some advertising, like give and take advertising with car companies, so it was like mutually beneficial. And we talked about inviting VIPs and having someone, a local celebrity, cut the ribbon and that sort of thing. And we made our presentation, me and my partner, and we ended up winning. So our score was a combination of how well we did on the test and how well we did in our presentations. We had to dress up, we had to look very nice, we had to behave in a business-like manner, we had to shake hands, make our presentation, and then answer questions to a judge. And it was very, I don't want to say relaxed, because it was actually very, very hard on me. I was very nervous, but I felt that we did really well, and we came out going, yes, nailed it. And it turns out we did, because I won this $10 gift card to iTunes, which makes me very happy. Yay, prizes. Alright, so I did take some video during some of the presentations, and here it is.
You could never outcompete Coke for billboards or for television advertisements, but you could run a far better Facebook page than them, and that's really interesting. And also what we like to see here is passion over perfection. We don't like looking at someone's Twitter account, especially if it's a company, and seeing the whole thing as being incredibly studied, every tweet being thought over by 6 departments and posted. We don't want to see perfection when it comes to social. We want to see that you look like people and that you really care about what you're doing. Passion shows through on this stuff. So this is why I think reputation is pretty punk rock. And this also plays into something that we like to call sweat equity. Sweat equity is really what matters here online. There is no shortcut to any of this stuff. People keep trying to build shortcuts to it, and all the shortcuts are horrible. The automated tweet things, the automated Facebook things, the stuff that's automatically going to follow someone when they follow you and send them a crappy direct message. None of that stuff's any good. None of it's engaging, because everyone sees through it. Everyone looks at it and goes, this is robotic, and I don't want to interact with this. So the person that's actually going to go home and spend 2 hours at night interacting with people on behalf of their company or their brand, that's going to go out and, in the virtual sense, shake hands and kiss babies and talk to people and network and do all that stuff, the person that does that more than another person, they have a really good chance of getting further ahead with social than other people do. So this is really cool. You can't buy your way into this. You can still work really hard and work really smart on social media and get ahead of your competition. This is why this is so neat. This is why I think it's punk rock. That's the Ramones, by the way. They were in a decade called the 70s when your grandparents were around, I guess. I don't know.
You see, when you start off a business, there are going to be two people around you. People who are going to tell you why you can do it, and there's going to be people that tell you why you can't do it. And the people who are going to tell you why you can't do it are the people who live in stability land. I want a paycheck. There's no stability anymore. Right, Jim? I was at John Deere the day 850 guys were let go. Do you know 3/4 of them are still looking for work? They never thought they'd be looking. They thought their whole life would be stable. No stability anymore. You're never going to get wealthy working for somebody else. You know that. So if you really want to be a business person, get ready to know how to deal with the critics and the cynics and the stands who will do everything in their power to tell you why you can't succeed. Because they want to pee on your parade because they don't have one of their own. My father-in-law. Principal at Burgard. Does anybody know where Burgard is? You should. Inner city Buffalo. 2 white kids. All the girls wear pagers and they're not going home to see their mom at lunch. It's a rough school. He tells me why I won't succeed. I tell him thanks. Because you're the one that's given me the impetus to succeed in business. To give up a $100,000 a year job to start my own company that was 15 years ago. I put this on my computer, it's still there today. Do just once what others say you cannot do, and you will never listen to their limitations again. Great spirits have always found violent opposition from mediocre minds. Isn't that true?